Good morning and happy Monday, Ligro Negro. This is your commissioner talking. Sorry for the lack of engagement this year. Did feel like the videos in previous seasons got a little stale, trying to recap every single matchup. So I've been brainstorming new ideas to engage this fine league, and I'm going to try something out this week on for size, and I hope you guys like it. We're going to be doing just some weekly awards. Hopefully it gives us an opportunity to recognize some of the good work and the not so good work that some of our managers are doing, recognize some great player performances throughout the week and show some love for everybody as we go through the season. So here we go. Hopefully this video doesn't go too long. I will have some descriptions, so bear with me. The first one is just going to go to the offensive ad of the week. This goes to the offensive player who had the largest impact for their team coming off waivers this week. It goes to Adam Duvall, added by my cousin Gordy, the manager of Papa Giants. Had a nice 6 for 19 this week, 2 home runs as well as 2 runs scored, 7 RBIs, and even added a stolen base to go with his 982 OPS. The only problem is Gordy had him on his bench all week, so he didn't get to reap the benefits of that. Hopefully that changes for this week. Still, a good ad by Gordy, a potential impactful player there. And then on the defensive side from waivers, a great ad happened to come from Nick Sabo, who added Kyle Gibson this week, a nice little 2-start week. 13 innings pitched, had a nice little 2.08 ERA and a whip just under 1 at 0.92. Respectable, but not great, 2.25 K to walk. Still, can't ask for more than that coming off of the waiver wire. Well done there. Next is going to go to the chump of the week, and this is the waiver player that was added this week who ended up screwing his manager to a very high degree. And this week it's actually a tie between 2 fantasy titans whose careers seem to be intertwined since childhood, and that's going to be Jake Diekman, who was added by Skinny Crack, and J.A. Happ, who was added by the Conyo 19 vids. Sorry, I'm getting the name title wrong, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Big Joe Sebs over there. And so Diekman ended up having a nice 10 ERA for Clough, a 2.25 whip, while J.A. Happ had a 24 ERA in his lone start for Joe, a 3.3 whip. Too bad that wasn't his ERA, and a 1.5 K to walk. Both players have since been dropped. Better luck next week, fellas, with your ads. Next, we're going to go to the MVP of the week on the offensive side. This goes to Aaron Judge on Alonja U. Really a heck of a week. 5 bombs, 6 RBIs, 8 runs scored. To go with video game-like average of 571 and an OPS nearly at 2. Very impressive. Vlad Jr. and Mitch Haniger also received votes, but this one wasn't close. Congrats on that week for Maddie. On the defensive side, or rather on the pitching side, it's going to go to someone who's really had a heck of a year, but quietly done so. And that's going to be Freddie Peralta from the Kids. Got a win this week in a 2-start week, 16 Ks, no runs given up, a microscopic 0.38 whip, and an 8 K to walk. Alex Wood also receiving votes, but Freddie Peralta, hats off to you. Also taking suggestions for award titles as we go through this. For example, this next one is called the Hoe of the Week, brought to you by Ecstasy Strip Club in Costa Mesa, made famous by Matt Alonji's bachelor party. And this is going to go to the player who was added and dropped most from waivers. And this week goes to Domingo Herman. John Gant also receiving votes, but 2 ads for Domingo. Well on his way to a repeat performance with an early Monday morning ad from Scott. So stay tuned to see how that one develops as we go through the rest of the season. Next is going to go to, the award is going to be the matchup of the week. And this is the closest back and forth matchup. Your commissioner was involved in this one. Myself versus Trev and Newbie. Both teams had as much as a 7-3 lead during the week, but it ended up at 6-5 in favor of Newbie. Good win for him. Came down to OPS and K to walk. Nate, myself, takes OPS by less than 0.3 percentage points, while Trev was able to take K to walk. Nice back and forth matchup there. Next award is going to go to the David Eckstein Just Enough Award. team who surpasses the innings limit by the closest amount. David Eckstein, of course, was famously nicknamed Just Enough by the Angels broadcasting team during the 2002 World Series for his ability to play an adequate shortstop while nearly being a legal midget in the United States. And this week, no surprise, it goes to Bay Bangers and Slangers, who had 40.2 innings pitched, beating the innings limit by just over 5. Skinny Cracker did give him a run with 45 innings pitched, but ultimately Aaron's commitment to throw as little innings as possible prevails. And next is, last but not least, is the matchup to watch for the upcoming week, and that's going to be Chupa Mipinga versus the Kids. An intriguing Dave team currently in second place versus a number 6 seed in the Kids, who is managed by Eric, a well-respected manager in fantasy circles. They also happen to be roommates, so let's all do a favor and check in on them during the week to make sure that they haven't burned the place down. That's it for this week. Again, taking suggestions for award titles, go ahead and send those to me when you get a chance, and good luck this week, gentlemen.